Hey folks, I'm Aspen Arrow. Welcome back to RimWorld, where we are moving quite slowly. Got psychic suppression still going. We've got muscle parasites. You can see that our impids have problems with cold tolerance, so 30 degrees is a challenge for them. Just got 6 more hours left on our guarding the prisoners, which has gone pretty uneventfully, fortunately. No breakouts or anything, so we should finish that up. And the psychic suppressor is around for a few more days. Started working on a workshop to be able to make some more mechs. And we're getting Devil Strand dusters made. Danny is now an acolyte, or able to be an acolyte, but we do need to get her a bedroom and a throne room. So, a project to get to eventually. Can see that Danny is psychically sensitive, and that's of course why we are having her go up the royal ranks, as she is not able to do the natural meditation. So let's get going with the episode. First up, the shuttle arrives, ready to take our prisoners. Successful prison watch, no issues whatsoever, so we'll restrict everybody except for our 2 male colonists who are still under the psychic suppression. You can see we actually only have 2 men in the whole colony right now. Definitely very female dominated. Try that again. Female dominated. And as we load everybody up, we get a quest for an installation heist. This, of course, being the ancient complex. Randy decides the women of the colony should also suffer, and we get a psychic drone. But nothing we can't handle. Randy continues to be active with a toxic spewer, guarded by 2 mechs for an infinite chem reactor and some honor, or 17 advanced components. A lot of silver and a legendary LMG, but I'm not too interested in the LMG. I'm interested in the infinite chem reactor and honor, though. Working on getting Danny up those royal ranks. So a little while later, after we've let everyone rest, we are going to go ahead and accept that. And the site appears really close nearby, so we will send a crew over. Go ahead and allow the pemmicans so that they'll take it with them. Should just take part of a day. We're going to send Kuz, Sezon, Danny, Borath, our trusty steed Flo, and a couple of the dromedaries. And after packing up and getting going, everyone arrives. You can see just 2 mechs, a Scorcher and a Lancer. Oh my gosh, sorry. Scorcher and a Lancer. I was gonna send Danny over next to the Scorcher to melee lock it, and unfortunately they woke up even though there is no proximity detector. So, bit into panic mode as we try and figure out how to handle this. It's gonna start. We have Skip, and we're gonna make liberal use of it, getting the Scorcher far away from us. Danny with her shield belt in the front. You can see, unfortunately, Lancer hit right away. Big hit onto Kuz's leg. And we are going to skip him right next to Danny to get him into melee lock. So much for setting everything up. Everything has gone wild. So we're going to skip that Scorcher over again. Just try and keep it away while we take care of the one. You can see, unfortunately, we do have muscle parasites, toxic buildup, because of course the toxic spewer blankets the whole area. We're gonna burden the... You can see poor Danny's just not moving. So burden again. Blind it. I think works on the mechs, and try and send Danny over, and unfortunately not sure what hits her, but she gets hit and downed. Nobody hitting their shots, but finally scorch her down. We'll toss down a quick sleeping spot so we can tend to people. Then Cuz over to rescue Danny. And Sezen over to pick up her longsword. Horath, meanwhile, can go work on the toxic spewer. Actually, Horath's gonna tend. Sezen's gonna go work on the toxic spewer, as Horath is one of our doctors. So, over she goes. No danger for Cuz, but a mighty good hit on her leg. Unfortunately not getting very good quality 10s, but we will stop the bleed. And then send Horath and Cuz over to help punch that toxic spewer. And ladies will get it taken care of, though not in a pretty way. And we'll send them on home. Danny's still unable to walk, so we'll have Horath rescue her. And get everybody home safe and sound. No infections, but unfortunate that the mechs woke up. I feel like you can normally just walk into sleeping mechs, so I'm not sure what happened there. And you can see the psychic suppression is cleared, as well as the psychic drone. So everyone should hopefully start feeling better soon. Side of our menu looking a little better. Let's go ahead and have an anima linking now that everyone's feeling better. Our newest member, Rove, will join in. Our latest psycaster, getting pain block, which can be situationally useful. Might be worth using for our muscle parasites, but doesn't last very long. You can see Horath still really struggling with mood between being sick, her father dying, and the serious pain. Could switch up to find meals while we have a lot of food, just to try and help with everyone's pain levels and a bit of a mood offset. Of course, our impids also have genetic pessimism, so they just have a permanent -5. You can see Smith is getting stuff done in the workshop, getting those dusters made. And we are also going to switch over to button-down shirts and pants instead of tribal wear. And just as that moment, we have a raid from the Neanderthals. It is a 3-prong raid of 4, 4, and 2, with 2 right next to us. Of course, that is the challenge with having our base so close to the edge. So let's make sure everyone's inside. Get them all restricted to the walls. We are still muscle parasited despite having a day or 2 off screen to tend, and we did move up to regular and even glitter world medicine. See, a cougar must have been hungry, so it started a fight down there. Hopefully that'll help us in the long run. Unfortunately, even with some of our higher quality tens, muscle parasites persist, and we are just not moving as quickly as we should be. But first up, we will work on taking out the 2 Neanderthals near the base. Getting some good hits. You can see continuing to get good hits, but robust definitely showing on this Neanderthal, who has in fact had their leg shot off and is still up and going. At that point, we get notified that the Neanderthals are assaulting. You can see it's just the one nearby and nobody at the bottom of the map. Here's the cougar lost the fight. We will do burden just to slow down, pull everyone back inside the walls. The 4S mood still causing problems. We'll let everyone take a break, get some food. And we'll try to make do without 4Ath so that she doesn't have a mental break in the middle of a fight. And our 2 with decent mood, Sezin and Novo, down to try and work on the second group of 4 here that wasn't attacked. To try and snipe at them and get some injuries going before they attack. Of course, as I'm going down here, hoping that both groups don't activate at once. See, it does take us quite some time to walk down there. Slowly but surely. Nice thing about great bows is they do have excellent range. Though it is probably getting time to move out of the age of great bows as we start to get bigger and bigger raids. Try to get a shot off here, and just as we do, we're alerted that the assault is beginning. And so it is time to hightail it out as both groups activate at once. You can see Novo very far behind, so we're going to use skip again. And run towards our walls. Not sure why Kuz stopped, but should have a decent enough head start to get inside. As we do, you see our chem reactor is installed, so infinite chem fuel for the cost of some power. Time to activate everybody, or most everybody. Try and let 4Ath sleep. Unfortunately, she is one of our higher level skycasters, so that may not last long. And Danny won't be helpful because we do not want to go toe to toe in melee combat, not with Neanderthals. So, back to skip it is. Doing everything we can to keep this group away from us while doing damage. And then making sure to tell the pawns to target appropriately so that they're not all shooting at different ones. You can see Toad taking an absolute beating here with multiple shots. You can also see over on the left we have 2 people beating on our walls. And we're not able to get Lyrebird down. So skip again. It's gonna be the theme of the episode. It's just skip. Such a useful psycast. Alright, 1 down. Another down. Unfortunately, that was not the group beating on our walls, and they are about to get in. You can see that we are also about to have our generator attacked. We'll probably need to get double walls going on that. So time to bring Forath into the fight as well. Having used skip several times and a bunch of our psycasts, may need her as well. Nice hits here. Get the one down. I think we actually did more damage to our solar panel. Donkey lighting things on fire. Always a delight to lose your food. So we are going to skip Donkey over to the edge as we get everyone over into place. You can see Mila still moving very slowly too, between the peg leg and muscle parasites. And we are going to skip again. Skip, skip, skip. And with that, Donkey is down. Neanderthals are leaving. That was the last group. You can see they did get through our wall into the generator, which was at 83%. So we will get our walls built back up and get this fire put out. Novo is quick on the job, working on it. So as the episode draws to a close, we get Rove another anima link. And she gets Word of Joy, which could be helpful to prevent a breakdown. See, our walls are all repaired and life goes on in the desert. As always, thank you so much for joining me today in RimWorld. Do hope you're enjoying the series. Have a pleasant day, and we'll see you next time.